think that works. I think that works. What's up, guys? Welcome to the video today. You know what? I bet you're probably noticing. You see that up there? So I started noticing this, I don't know, a couple months ago, but look what is happening up here. The ceiling is separating from the top of these walls, or vice versa. And it's only happening like really inside this bathroom. Pretty confusing, a little bit nerve-wracking, because what does that mean? Like, does that mean my house is falling apart? Like, that's not a small gap either. That's probably ½ inch. It's probably ½ an inch, guys. That's crazy. But anyways, we're about to go and see Veronica's grandpa. He's at home now, instead of in the hospital, which is great. But honestly, it doesn't look that good. Hi, ladies. Oh, Liza, that's cute. It's about to get cuter. You're putting the piggies, the little piggy tails.
I think I'm gonna just try and put it
in a ponytail?
in one.
What? That's a pretty small ponytail.
It just like what? What is this doing?
I don't know, honey. Those are your jeans. You gonna get it out? You can't have that. Let's.
Clean it up.
What are you gonna clean up? We already cleaned it up. It's all clean. You can't clean it any farther. I love that house. I'm in love with that house. Look at that house. Oh, I love that house. That house, every time we come here, we see that house. That house. I'm just gonna keep saying that house. That house. I wanna build a house like that. Can we build a house like that?
Yeah.
Veronica,
I have a barn.
yeah, I say that, and Veronica's like, I want a barn. Well, barn doesn't go with that, right? So we build
a modern barn.
We build that house,
Yeah.
and we create half of it super modern, contemporary style, and the other half is super old school, like barn type house look, right? If you live in that house and you're watching this video, you're one of the kids, the parents who live in that house, we would love a tour. I'm just saying.
Where you at, Liza?
No.
Go see Grandpa?
No.
Well,
This is his home. He's home. I'm going and see him.
see Grandpa?
See Grandpa.
No.
We're moving right along, guys. Just a little fast forward here to Texas Roadhouse. I'll explain, I guess, here in a little bit. But first, we need some food. Oh dear. I know it's loud in here, but bear with us. Colin just decided to challenge me. What are we gonna do?
So we're gonna take a spoon, fill it with A1, and then we're gonna put it in our mouth and act as such.
You can't make a sour face, and you can't swallow it. First one to make a sour face or swallow it loses.
Or you just have to act normal.
Have to act normal. We don't have any spoons.
Silverware.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, get through it.
Is this going to be called the A1 challenge?
I guess so.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set?
Yeah.
Go.
You have to pull the spoon out.
Just let me know, okay?
Colin wins.
Been sitting like that for like 3 or 4 minutes now. Colin trying to get in the door. He cannot open the door any more than that. This guy, like, right on the line. I mean, come on. Come on now. And then look at all the room on this side. Like, he could have definitely scooted over a little bit. Like, total jerk move right there.
Like, who does that?
That guy.
I'm a little guy, alright? I can squeeze in there. But what if I wasn't a little guy? You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
See these toes.
What are you doing? Mario.
You gonna say Myro?
Bucket. Bucket.
Let's see you right back here.
There you go.
No. Well, instead of going to bed just yet, we decided to trash the living room and play with the kids and have a little bit of fun.
Bring it to mommy.
She just threw that floor.
Give mommy hugs and kisses.
Oh, did I wear you out?
Ace Ventura.
You made me pee my pants.
He laughed so hard he beat. I was a tickle monster. Oh no.
I didn't even have a
I don't care. I asked you to come here. So Ambo night.
Daddy is the king.
Night, Liza.
Say night to the gladiators. Say night to everyone. Say night. See you tomorrow.
Maya.
Don't make this awkward.
Good night, Gladys.
Say night. See you tomorrow.
Nope, she's not feeling.
Look at that hair though. Woo!
That night she said, well, he said, we'll see you right back here.
You know, I put off finishing the video today until now. Not because I'm lazy, but it's just nobody wants to talk about this type of stuff. But sometimes you need to talk about this type of stuff. And this type of stuff meaning like, you know, life and death. Death is a very serious part of life and living. And it's very hard to like accept and understand that. So like basically yesterday we went to see and visit Veronica's grandpa, who had come home from the hospital. Not because he's doing well exactly, but because he's, you know, doing worse. It's like this. Something very hard for me to understand is the concept of death, because I personally haven't lost anyone close to me, except for last, you know, it was a little over a year ago. We had a miscarriage and we lost a pregnancy, a baby, and that was my first like up close personal experience with death. And you know, it was tough, and it still is, and you never forget. It's really hard to see those who you really care about going through that, and in such a way that's like very humbling and eye-opening. You see, Grandpa Bob, Veronica's dad's dad, is a very religious man. He's always been, you know, real big in church and all that stuff, and so like, we spoke recently about his health condition, and it's not seeming to get better. And the fact is, he's come to terms with, passing on and meeting and being with God. And so instead of staying in the hospital, he preferred to be at home, with his family, comfortable, surrounded by the people that he loved, instead of being constantly woken up by nurses and poked and prodded and all that stuff. So it's just really hard to see that kind of stuff. And yesterday, being there with them and, speaking with them and just kind of like absorbing the experience, it's hard. It's really hard to take that in, especially watching the people you love prepare to lose somebody they care about. So yesterday when we go visit Bob and get to talk to him and see him and everything, and it's just kind of like this, it's just a sad time. It's really sad, and I think that instead of hiding from the experience, or hiding it from you, or hiding it from ourselves, facing that head on is important, because death is around us always. It's a part of life, and we all will die at some point. Even though I hate to talk about it, it's something that you should always address. And we recently talked about in the live stream, forcing positivity and not understanding ourselves or our alternative emotions. So opposite of positivity is negativity and sadness. And I feel like you have to work out those feelings. It's healthy for you to work out those types of feelings. So it's okay to be sad, and it's okay to mourn, and those are all natural feelings, and you have to go through that. You can't just hide from your emotions, because if you just cover it up, then it'll never go away, and it'll constantly eat at you from within. So I feel like talking about it and expressing it will help me to deal with those emotions. But I at least wanted to let you guys know that this is happening, and it's very sad, but it's a part of life, and we all have to go through this at some point. And it is equally as important for us to be there for each other. Together, all of us as a community, I share my life experiences with you, the audience, and that way we can all kind of see these life experiences together and talk about it and grow together as a community. Because there may be some of you who are experiencing the same issues and you don't know how to deal with it, but that's the best way, is to talk about it. You talk about it to get it out, so that it's not always weighing on your chest. At this time we just ask for an overly abundant showering of love and support for Veronica, her family, us, all of us together, as we kind of celebrate Grandpa Bob, and just what a wonderful person he is. And I apologize that, we had to bring it down like this, instead of lifting you up and inspiring you and being positive and stuff, but thus is the waves in the ocean of life. I guess I kind of just wanted to update you guys on what's happening, and I think that's all we're gonna have for you today. Now tomorrow, I promise I'll bring it back up and we'll do some fun stuff with the kids. They are at school, but today is 60 degrees outside, so it's nicer than it's supposed to be right now. So we're gonna try and take full advantage of that. So that, guys, is where we'll leave you for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we can't wait to see you right back here tomorrow.